Just like all good things in life, even the 2019 spring turkey season had to come to an end. But the final 2 weekends, we were able to cash in on 2 fine gobblers. Gatlin last weekend, and just yesterday morning, Garrison and I got up on a super foggy morning and busted it to the ridge. But I sure think that it'll be a turkey hunt that he won't soon forget.
Hope you enjoy the hunt.
Well, just like all good things, the turkey season has to come to an end. Garrison and I are entering the final 2 days of season 2019. We'll hit up this ridge. They're really not talking a whole lot, but where it's been overcast, they've been kind of coming off roost and gobbling late. So, Garrison, let's head up that road and let's see what we can find. We've arrived at the ridge and got a lot of fog laying up here. We had a lot of rain yesterday, so very warm out. Put some decoys out here in a split in the road. We're at the same spot where Garrison killed his tom last year. While I was putting decoys out, Garrison heard one in the distance, and again, they haven't been gobbling very well this year until you get them really hot. So these cloudy mornings might keep them shut up for a while. So we're gonna hang out here, get a few calls, and see what happens. You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. As damp as it is, they could sneak right in this area. They're gonna come in quiet. We'd know them when we'd see them. The only birds making noise right now are little songbirds. We hear a few turkeys in the distance, but nothing close. They'll come in quiet today. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled toward the ridges and roads. The turkeys have been incredibly quiet. The fog is definitely thick. Not on this side. But boy, when you come over this way with our decoys, notice how dense it is. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. We've heard no turkeys on this side. Fog is laying in heavy again. We're going to move probably about 300 yards down this ridge line toward a place where we know there've been some turkeys. I'm going to try to move real quietly and see what we can do. Let's move on out.
We sat at our first location for about an hour and a half, and then we decided to move.
Well, once we got to the ridge line, we moved about 400 yards or so. I made one call, and a tom answered the next ridge over. And since we were well above him, we decided to set up, put out 2 decoys, one just in case he come up one road and one for the other. We set up, let out a few calls, and he was kind of slow to answer at first. Then once he shut up on us, I used the old trusty crow call, and he could not resist, and he let us know he was moving in. So just stick around and you'll see what happens as a turkey really comes in close. Well, Garrison and I made the move. I let out one call and a turkey gobbled. Our decoys to our left, to our right. Let's see what happens. gonna sneak in again. I don't want to overcall him, but I'm gonna let him know where we're at again. He's coming, I see. I'm not gonna call anymore, okay? Are you comfortable? Okay.
My dad spotted him sneaking in, and he gobbled once really close, and that's when my heart started racing.
Let's stay as low as I can, okay? Remember, we have no cover. Stay comfortable. Garrison, he's right there. He's right there. He's in full strut. Don't move. You see him? Just wait, just wait. Just wait. You gotta wait till he gives you a shot. Don't move. If you think you got him, you do what you think. Whatever you want. Better do something. Yeah. Go get your bird, dude. Oh boy. How about that? My gosh. How cool. Well, we owe a great big thank you to this young lady right here, because she helped this young man get that big turkey, Tom. Oh my gosh. Garrison Edward, son, That's worth getting up on Saturday morning for. All right, pick him up, bring him up here. Let's bring him up here by his girlfriend. Let's see what we got. Oh my.
He's honestly not that heavy.
What? Man, oh man, oh man. Let's see what we got here. Young man, you did a fine job. Look what a beard on that turkey. Oh my goodness.
That's big.
Yes, it is.
Is that bigger than my first one?
Yeah, it might be. All right, roll him over and spread him out. Let's see what we got. Well, I'm telling you what. We have hunted. And we have hunted. And we got above this big dude. Set out a decoy here. And one over on this side just in case he come up the other way. These turkeys have been so tricky. We heard him gobble. And then he shut up. I spooked him into gobbling with a crow call. And I knew he was getting close. We could hear him moving to his left. He was all the way down this ridge line, that foggy ridge line. He moved up and he took that shortcut through that brush, and I spotted him right over there. I could see his head coming through. Then we noticed that he had really gotten close. He had closed the distance to probably about 20 yards. Walked up here, sidestepping this hen, and Garrison took him at probably about 12 to 15 yards. Well, Garrison, what do we got here? We got a fully mature tom. He's probably got about a 10-inch beard. What his spurs look like?
About an inch. Maybe not.
About an inch. Pretty close to an inch, yeah. Pretty close. Definitely an awesome bird. Oh my gosh. Hey, can't fall asleep in that kind of turkey hunt, can you? That dude was right in our face. I mean, he showed up with authority. I looked over and I couldn't believe how close his little white head was. I mean, it would just come across that ridge shining about, and I knew he was close. Oh my gosh. Well, what do you think? Is that worth getting up for on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Heart racing?
Yeah.
Well, again, we owe a great big thank you to this young lady. She did her thing, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh my. That's the key. Hey, I still got one more day to try to get G number 1 of turkey too, you know it?
And this evening.
Yeah. This evening or anytime. Today and tomorrow. How cool. Well, thank you God for another good turkey. Pretty amazing, young man.
Yeah.
Let's get some photos. All right, here's the hunt and tell in Garrison's own words from start to harvest.
Okay, we woke up about 5:50, yeah, and we got dressed, and then we were heading out the door, and we stopped up at the driveway to call and see if we heard anything, and we didn't, so we just kept on going up the hill to a blind. That is where I killed mine last year, and it's about 300 yards, he said, 300 yards away that way, and we sat there for probably an hour and a half maybe, and we heard two that were really far away, but they weren't anything close to where we sat there a while, and then nothing came, so we decided to pick up everything and the decoys and move down from there to here. And when we stopped at that log right there, and we called, and he gobbled, like right down there somewhere really close. And so we got down and we cleared a spot out behind that log, and we set the decoys out. We sat there probably 10 minutes, and they waited, and he called, and the hen called, and he'd gobble every once in a while, and he kept on moving left. And he wouldn't answer back anymore, so my dad did a crow call to spook him, and he gobbled, and he was down there. And then we were getting ready because he was getting closer, and then my dad said that he saw him, and he was about right there, and so I got my gun up, and he was coming in, and he got right here, and he was facing us, and he wasn't going to give us a shot, so I just shot him.
Did a fine job though. Oh my golly. That was amazing. Boy, I mean, he crept in here. Oh my goodness. Can you still see it in your mind?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He put on a show. That was absolutely awesome. I'm going to tell you what. You don't get much better than that. You don't get much foggier than that either. I mean, we drew him out of the fog. It's like a ghost turkey. I mean, we pulled him right out of that mess. And again, that's the power of a decoy in the late season and not overcalling. Just letting them know where you're at. If you let them know where you're at, they'll come and search you out. They know the woods better than we do. Thank you, God.
Hello?
Is Mommy there?
No.
Well,
You got one?
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got
Where are
one.
you at?
Where are we at? We were past the gate, like where I killed mine last year, and we went like past Jamie's house and like up on Papaw's Hill somewhere.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So you were just like behind some trees?
we were behind a log.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You want to talk to Calhoun or not?
I guess.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
Well, last year, Garrison cast on a big turkey tom there. We're on our way home now. Got a pretty long walk ahead of us. But again, that road leads home. On our way. Well, this part of the hunt never gets old. Thank you, God, for a great time. Memories forever. Well, Garrison, we're almost home. And let me tell you, coming home with a turkey is always better than coming home with nothing.
Yeah.
So today, we can definitely say we're walking home with a harvest to share. That's pretty cool. Thank you, God, for another great time. Unbelievable. 2 years in a row, we've had to move just so this kid could harvest a bird, but you know, sometimes you just have to move in order to make it work out, especially late in the season. And 2 years in a row, it has paid off as we got out. So we sure hope you enjoyed this film just as much as we enjoyed making it, getting out and enjoying God's creation. It's always fun to bring the birds off the hill.
Till next time.
God bless.